Alright, let's see how long this takes to load up. Gotta love that. Place your bets on how long it's going to take before this to hit actual sub boxes. Never didn't think so. Here we go, we actually got a nice little UK friendly stream for Hoovy for once, right? Maybe. I don't know. Might still be too early for Hoovy. Oh nice, I saw that the, cool, I think after I tried to, fix the copyright claim, that, the Infinite Warfare campaign gave me another one, because Activision doesn't want to let that go. They need every single penny that they could possibly get. Anytime I fix the copyright claim on the Infinite Warfare streams, the Infinite Warfare campaign streams, Activision finds something else to claim me on. So that's cool. Just like how they're starting to claim people for the, yeah, did you know, just kind of a big lull now, but did you know that the Black Ops 3, the music whenever you're in the supply drop menu is now copyright, and it will get you a copyright claim? And did you also know that the Black Ops 4 Blackout menu music is now also copyright? So, Activision really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. They are trying everything that they possibly can to get every penny that they possibly can. I don't know. So, what's up, Milk Lord? What's up, Charger? Welcome to our stream. We're just going to be doing some good old weapon testing, since apparently that's the only thing that people want to see on this channel now. Nearly 50% of that vote was literally just for weapon testing, so gotta love that. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have stuff to do on this game. I still have a lot of weapons to test on this game. I still have a lot of variants that I don't have in this game and will probably never get in this game. But it probably doesn't help that I just made a new addition to my spreadsheets, and now I'm including all 5 variants of the arcane cores right now, whereas before I was just doing... How I had it set up before was... the max one-hit round that a weapon is when it's single-packed, double-packed with the base arcane core, and then double-packed with the exquisite. Because if you didn't know, just adding an arcane core just without an element on it actually makes most weapons stronger by 2 to 3 rounds. So basically adding an arcane core adds an extra 2 to 3 rounds of one-hit kill on most weapons. So, the more you know, right? This is literally something that I've been on for, I don't even know how long. What do you think I got for Christmas? What I did get was a whole bunch of international packages that are stuck in just COVID purgatory. So, that's fun. I'm gonna be waiting on those. I might get them by February. Honestly, I might get them by February at this point. Because I've already gotta wait another 8 days or something to even hear back on one of them. One of them's been stuck or 2 of them have been just stuck in purgatory, like international shipping purgatory for over a month now, and the other one's probably getting there too. Just no updates on the tracking info. It sucks. Anyways. I don't really know what I'm going for here. I just kind of fixed my spreadsheet, so I don't necessarily know what I'm going for or what I have to go for. It's just pretty much whatever I get from the box, whatever I get from the wheel at a low enough round. I do need to try to get the axe at a low enough round, but it just never does. I never get the axe. That's the one thing that I've been trying to get for probably like 3 of these streams, and then it's like, oh, well, I don't get it at a low enough round, and by the time I do actually get it, then it's already not a one-hit anymore. Like, the axe is terrible in this game, but I just need to see how bad it is. Have you seen the glitch on Warzone to get... Yeah, I don't play Warzone.
Down the blood-splattered highway of memory lane. The shimmer of crimson on the pavement. The terrified screams of agony.
And I haven't played Black Ops Cold War since then. Oh, it's so sad. Why am I picking that up? I don't know. And of course, it's in Polar. Like, please, people are giving me a reason to play a better game than Cold War. Honestly, I'm never gonna get Dark Ether because I don't want to play Cold War. I would rather just play real zombies.
Not part of the official props list.
Says Infinite Warfare Zombies is real zombies. Lol. But you know what I mean. IW Zombies is more real zombies than Cold War zombies at this point. It's kind of a sad thing. But it's okay though. Spaceland S tier map, Spaceland best map. Don't at me.
Well, I know just the song to play for the occasion.
Somehow I knew you would.
It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine, baby.
I mean, D Machina was not Spaceland 2, so just ignore the fact that Tainted Love is playing right now. D Machina is a failed Spaceland. Cold War is more of a ripoff than Black Ops 4. Honestly, though,
Don't we have a grip or PA that can do this? Careful in this.
I don't know why everyone is praising it. It's like not good. Just saying. Okay, I would love to get the axe. Let me get the axe just first hit. Not only because it's actually the, See, of course I get the Sentinel. Only when I don't need it. I only get the Sentinel when I don't need it. It's my mule kick weapon anyways. We'll fix that in a second.
Tonight.
Howitzer, I don't think I need you. There's probably going to be a lot of pausing here. So, right now, let me just go ahead and do that. So right now I have the axe as... Axe with Slappy Taffy is 22 with a question mark. Single pack. So we have a couple of rounds to get it. So we just need to confirm that it's a one-hit kill to round 22, and then the double pack I have is less than 30. So we have a couple of rounds to get the axe, but that's what I want. I might keep this. Howitzer, I do not have you for the single pack, so we just need to keep the Howitzer single packed. I have it at 26 double packed. So we'll just keep the Howitzer. Before I pick up anything else. Yes, we have the Kendall fully done, so I'm just gonna pick that up.
You shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
Actually, EMC Switchblade. I do have separate categories for Switchblade versus not. I have nothing on the Switchblade, so we will run with the Switchblade for the entire time.
We are breaking into the next act.
Yeah, for real, launcher variants? Launchers are so bad in this game, it's sad. Like, the launchers are just honestly pitiful in this game.
So many power switches in the next build.
Kinda sad. Looks at Black Ops 4, the Hellion Salvo. So, I can't... I'm gonna have to get rid of this, honestly. I have to get rid of this. Like, I only get the Sentinel when I don't need it. Like, just whenever I'm doing weapon testing, or whenever I'm doing, I don't know, something like what is it, the thing that I literally just did the other day. Why can I not think? The Rainbow Perk Challenge. That's the only time I ever get the Sentinel. It's so sad. I have to get rid of this thing. Obviously, we gotta do the 4-weapon glitch, so that's what we gotta do, you know? More weapons that we can hold at one time so we can test. I gotta get rid of the Sentinel.
Slower.
So, can we get an F in chat for the Mauler Sentinel that I have to drop here in a second? Alright, let me check. What else? I honestly wish I had someone else that was like... I need like a second me. Kind of like peering over my shoulder so that like I can keep looking at the game and not having to look at my spreadsheet.
This is breaking continuity.
It's what a yikes. Alright. I need a wall weapon. Do I have the single pack for the Banshee? No, I do not. Okay, that's what we're grabbing then. Well, I mean, actually, we have to grab that... Oni. Do I have the... I do not have the single pack for the Oni. Good. That's what we'll do.
This feels like the small hand cameras we use when we shoot on location.
Oh, I don't have enough points.
Talk about a jump cut!
I gotta wait on that. I didn't have enough points. Alright, so our first group of weapons we're gonna run with are gonna be the Oni Kaiken, which we only need the single pack for. The Banshee, which I believe we also only need the single pack for. Yep, only need the single pack for the Banshee. We need everything, so this one's getting the Exquisite. And then we only need the single pack for this as well. I wonder what 3 more units. Oof. Could you imagine 4 people with a Mauler Sentinel? 4 people with a Mauler Sentinel, all with the Exquisite Core, or the Wind Core? You'd probably crash the game.
That was easy. Who made me
like if 4 people were spamming the Wind Core on the Mauler Sentinel on round 55, It would probably break the game.
To all those dudes and dudettes plowing through the park, kicking ass and taking names, we have a special message just for you.
Alright, now I actually have the points that I need. What's up, Officer Big Mac?
You do realize there is nothing you can do to survive. Now be a good little actor and die on you already.
Oh, right, UFOs.
You do realize there is nothing you can do to survive.
Yoink.
Now be a good little actor and die on you already.
Alright. So, we only need the single pack on this. We only need the single pack on this. We only need the single pack on this. And this is getting the exquisite. So far. Why does everyone have a meme name? Why not? The Banshee's really a sleeper weapon in this game. I was not expecting it to be one shot to round 50 with the exquisite. Because the Banshee is like generally like the worst shotgun in this game. It's terrible. It's so bad when it's non-packed, so I was not expecting it to be that good.
I'm sure the prop department won't mind if I use this. I could have sworn we've shot this scene once before, too.
Ha 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 ha, good meme. I think I actually am gonna build the Steadicom just so that I can spawn in a brute. I should have probably picked up the last part just so that I can spawn in a brute at an earlier round than round 10.
Hey kids, don't forget to cash in your space park ticket.
Because especially whenever we get into some of the weaker weapons of the game that we need the exquisite for, like, it's really gonna... just having to... I don't know. The weapon testing, we've been, you know, testing the really interesting weapons, the ones that are overall powerful already, but whenever we get into, like, the base SMGs and stuff like that, we're really gonna need to get the exquisite unlocked in an early round and, like, get good at doing that. So just the earliest round that we can get the exquisite unlocked, the better. And more consistently be able to get the exquisite open at a low round. Wow. Wow, I got robbed of an extra 15. I mean, you can't get more than 120, but I literally would have made another basket there.
Horror isn't for everyone, you know. You're welcome. That old headshot of yours was never getting you far.
This thing is so bad.
Can't wait to see the coming attractions.
Just 2 more and you've got yourself a prize.
Another genius creation from yours truly.
So obviously the tickets aren't the problem, it's just getting the...
One more souvenir.
Let's see, how many kills do we need? We need the minimum 120 kills in order to get it. Or, I mean, no. Not 120, that's tickets.
Sure the prop department won't mind
Yeah,
if
50,
I
you need
use
15 per trap. Duh. So yeah, we need a minimum of 60 kills. That's saying we don't screw up. Honestly though, I think Ink Slasher simps for me. I was looking through some old footage and some old clips trying to get a video together for just kind of a special video. And apparently like Ink Slasher like no homo simp. Or I don't know. Oh wow, look at that. That's probably the one time that you'll actually see this weapon being useful, quote unquote. Everyone says that the switchblades are bad. Exquisite fixes the switchblades.
Good work, everyone. Mainly me. Here's the POV shot of me winning prizes.
What a launcher there. What a shot. What a shot. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone simps on me. Come on, let's be real. Everyone simps on me. Oh, actually... Oh, this may actually be a problem, because I can't actually put a core on any of these weapons right now. I gotta hope that... I mean, I can get the kills, you know? Oh, that's right, it is gonna take more than 60, because obviously you need kills to fill these as well. So yeah, it probably is gonna take around 120 kills, probably 15 minimum to get it to where you can start filling souls, and then I don't actually know how many souls it takes to fill them. It's probably something that I should know, but I don't pay attention. Probably another 15 to 30, or probably another 15 to 20. I got robbed of that. But I can't put the core on this because that'll mess up the round numbers for these weapons. So obviously I'm only keeping this, and this for single pack. So I gotta hope that one of them drops before I don't have any data for the switchblades, so I don't know what I'm working with here. I could very easily just pass what round these things stop being one hit on. Because I gotta keep these things until I find out what round they stop being one hit on single pack and then double pack them, obviously. And then find that round out, then I can go ahead and put the core on it.
You wanted to know how I made it real, right?
This should be enough to fill it. It's gonna be such a waste of points, though. Like, we're gonna be struggling for points here, so imagine that, struggling for points in Director's Cut. Aren't they broke when you pack them? I don't really know what everyone says about how they're broken, but I guess we'll find out, right? Maybe it's a similar situation like the Oni Kaiken was at the launch of the game, because at the launch of the game, this thing was more powerful non-packed than it was packed, so maybe that's what everyone says about the Switchblades being broken. Other than that, I think that the Exquisite actually fixes them. So that literally could be a thing, but it's like the Exquisite could fix them. We might actually not have to wait long. Yeah, it looks like they already dropped. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, technically the Switchblades work where it's like the closer you are, the less damage it does. Or, I don't know, it's very inconsistent. Where it's like sometimes you're far away and it'll... The Switchblades are going to be kind of a nightmare to test. Because I feel like they still can technically one hit. But it's like they do reverse damage, I don't know. Well, I mean, obviously it just one hit that one, so... See, like, it obviously just one hit that one, so, like, it still is just, I don't know, inconsistent. Yeah, I think I'm just missing. It's just how this crosshair works is gonna make it really annoying to test. I'm still gonna say that's one hitting, even though it's inconsistent. probably gonna drop this round. Actually, this round's probably gonna be a clown round, so that's definitely gonna screw that up, isn't it?
Your soul will be mine.
That's one. Just two more and you've got yourself
What should I think of next?
But the thing about the Exquisites is when you put those on, when you put the Exquisite on, then it basically increases this thing's range, and it's almost like with it, the further away you are, the more damage it does. Not really, but it's like whenever you're like up close to a zombie, it almost feels like it doesn't do anything. So like it's weird. If anything, the only thing that's wrong with it is just its inconsistency. But I think we're gonna have to say that I think we are gonna have to say round 6 though.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Maybe I'll have to come back with it just not akimbo. But I think I'm gonna say round 6 non-packed. Oh yeah, you just meant the normal EMC? Yeah, we'll have to come back with just the regular variant of the EMC as well. Right now, these are just the Switchblades, so I think for the Switchblades, we're gonna have to say round 6. Maybe put a question mark on it because there was the clown round, but I'm gonna say round 6. So now we need to double pack it. Now we need the points to double pack it. Then we'll be able to put the Exquisite on this, or the Arcane Core, just the base Arcane Core, so that we can fill up for the Exquisite.
Attention all guests.
What's up, Louise?
Who would just love to get a taste of you? Keep your eyes peeled and your fingers on the trigger, and you might just find a way crazy.
See, and then things like that happen. Like, I probably did hit that one the second time, but it's like things like that. It's just very inconsistent. Alright, let's double pack these.
Now you're stealing the scene. I like it.
This is not the scene you are slated to be in. For goodness sakes, it is impossible to find good talent these days. Get back on set.
I do need to pack this as well.
Space Cadet. We have a special message direct from Mission Control. For today only, we're getting behind the scenes of the park. Zip on over to the Cosmic One to take advantage of this limited time.
I don't know if it's just an akimbo thing, though. It's just super inconsistent.
Why, hello there.
now crafting. Sentry turret.
Voila.
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm getting.
Masterpiece.
Because I don't even know what I want, let's be real. I don't even know what I want. So, maybe it is broken. But, like, at the same time, Exquisite might fix it. It could be a thing of where it just deals the same amount of damage non-packed, or, I mean, single-packed as it does double-packed. But it's just, like, really inconsistent. And it's probably due to the crosshair here. This is the same crosshair that's used for the M1 and the DMR, to where you can basically hip fire it, and it's like supposed to go for the headshot, but like, I don't know. So I think for the double pack, I'm just gonna put a 6 and a question mark on that one. If we put on the arcane core, if we put on the arcane core, then it's already not gonna be a one-shot as well. But we need an arcane core.
I see you've met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Groot. He enjoys quiet strolls through the park and ripping arms from torsos. I hope your first date is a good one.
Yours truly. In this
Well, either way, we just need something with an arcane core on it.
We'll just have to get you cue cards.
I think it's better, fires like a shot, or fires like, the Sentinel when you ADS. Oh. So maybe just Akimbo breaks it. But like, at the same time, from what I remember of using this thing with the Exquisite, the whole thing about the Exquisite fixing the weapon, I still need to pack this thing. So we're quite literally struggling for points in Director's Cut, could you imagine? I mean, again, we are trying to work 4 weapons at a time, but still.
I prefer slower motion. This will come in handy for my quick.
I'm gonna be a little upset if that's not 15 zombies there. I probably should not have done that.
Killer set piece.
Like, why do I got a feeling that was only 14 zombies? Especially since I just looped. Yeah. That's cool. It was only 13 zombies. Love that. Love to see it. I shouldn't have looped. I shouldn't have looped back around. I would have got that if I didn't loop. So, that's cool. It's not like that's the worst trap in order to do that for. I hate that trap so much, especially in pubs. If you've ever tried to fill that in pubs, it's so bad.
What will I think of next? Behold! My artistic vision!
Honestly, though, imagine the Imagine the cop zombies, but you know what? We gotta do it the Black Ops way, so you know what? Armor plates. Yes. That's quite literally the difference between the armor zombies in D Machina and the cop zombies in this. To whereas, in this map, it kinda makes sense as to why they're here. Whereas Black Ops Cold War, they're literally just tacked on because you know what? We need bullet sponges. Because, you know, the Megatons weren't enough of a bullet sponge already enough, so we need more things to just eat up on. Why? Honestly though, just why? I'm not gonna make the alien pistols. I already have the stuff that I need for that. They all drop at the same round.
Not a sanctioned talk. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. You've got
I may
destiny
just
to
restart.
film after all.
Like, after I find the values for this, this, and this, I may just restart.
Who's gonna need a stunt double?
Like, that's probably what I should do. Like, I don't really have some weapon that needs to go to round 65 to find out, you know, its one-hit kill potential, cough cough, KBS longbow. So, like, I think I might literally just restart, or maybe I'll at least get the Exquisite and see. I'll get the Exquisite and see if it does fix it. If not, then we'll have to probably just take the Akimbo off. We should probably do that anyways. Or maybe have different categories for Akimbo versus regular. Yeah, I probably should be using scope dollars. Or like, if Zenrex is home, just have him join and drop money.
Soul will be mine.
But it's like, this is what we're gonna have to deal with when it comes to like the really weak weapons, like the base SMGs and stuff. Because now we've, mostly for the weapon testing series, we've just been focusing on like the powerful variants that like are actually, you know, good into the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, still one hit. We haven't really focused on a whole bunch of like weak weapons, you know? Alright, I gotta be careful here. We're kinda getting into higher rounds, so I should be, you know, popping off a shot with each of these every single round just to be sure.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Like, we just gotta be careful about what we want to double Exquisite. We gotta think ahead, because obviously if we double Exquisite, then we lose this weapon. I mean, that's the main reason that we do the 4-weapon glitch, is so that when we're testing, we don't lose a weapon that we actually want. So whenever we try to double triple Exquisite, we'll still have a technical 3 weapons. So, quite literally, us doing the 4-weapon glitch is just so that we don't lose our 3rd weapon whenever we're double exquisiting. What's up, Diego? Which IW gun do you have the most fun? Probably the KBS longbow. I mean, Obviously, Sentinel's gonna be up there as well. But, like, I think in terms of fun factor, I'd probably have to say the KBS Longbow, or maybe even Akimbo Models. I mean, they absolutely decimate the multiplayer in this game. Just like the NV4 Fallout did, but, like, worse. But they're fun to use in zombies.
Not so much.
And they're fairly effective, too.
More emotion from you.
No! All wrong. You weren't supposed to kill the fruit. We'll have wardrobe prep another. Not a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back
how
on set
long?
immediately.
How long do I go? Because they went
Just
around.
need to film after all.
Wait, what? What was this? You're talking the Akimbo Models? How long do they go? Let me see. I think I have that somewhere. Do I have the Akimbo Models marked down? Akimbo Models, yes, round 55 with the Exquisite. So kind of another sleeper.
Attention all spaceland space cadets. We have a special message direct from Mission Control. For today only.
I mean, technically, the Akimbo Models would be effective much longer than that. Because especially with me, when I use the Akimbo Models, most of the times I'll literally just do the same thing that I do here and just pop off 2 shots per zombie. So, it one-shots to round 55. Do the math.
This is breaking continuity.
No, that's fine. Come on, it's 2 AM for me, or it's 3 AM for me as well. You think I know how to English? Like, really? Literally, English is my first language, and I still can't articulate sentences half the time. Me trying to explain something is just such a sad thing. Honestly, me trying to explain something is so sad.
Finally, something worthy of my chief.
Hopefully the Exquisite actually fixes
Not
this.
a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
Hopefully my memory is actually correct with the Exquisite fixing this. But also the thing about this map is with the police zombies, we can kind of use those as a gauge to when the weapons are about to drop off. So obviously it'll stop one-hitting the police zombies before it stops one-hitting the regular zombies, so we kind of use that as a gauge to, okay, this weapon only has a couple more rounds left in it before it stops one-hitting. Of course, that logic doesn't work with launchers. Launchers are very buggy in this game, and sometimes they just, like, won't give you hit markers. It's, like, weird. Like, you'll get a hit marker if you kill a zombie, but, like, if you just hit marker it and don't kill it, just it won't give you a hit marker, and it just looks like the explosion literally did nothing. So literally just half the time it looks like the explosion does nothing. And it's like the zombie takes no damage, because that's literally what it looks like when there's no hit marker. The hit marker has been ingrained in me. So it's like I'm expecting a hit marker, and when I don't see a hit marker, I feel like I just don't get a hit. You know? It's like, even though I guess this thing technically is broken when it's akimbo, that's why I like it akimbo. I guess it's like a double-edged sword. We'll have to try it just without the akimbo, but...
Your soul.
Force clown round. You just want to know what guns can have the arcane core attachment on it? Everything except for launchers. And melees. You can put the arcane core on any gun except for launchers. And melees, obviously. But we don't ever get the axe in this game. If you saw the Pack-a-Punch challenge the other day, you could definitely see that. It literally took us to what round to get the axe? But hey, we completed the Pack-a-Punch challenge, so that's all that matters. It didn't one-hit the police, so it's probably getting close. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got a one hit here. Maybe we'll hold on to the wind core.
That is not a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
Alright, I think we'll have to come back to the wind core for this one. Let's go ahead and unlock the exquisite. So that's looking promising with the whole thing of how I said the exquisite fixes it. Every time the zombies in space like cutscene. I've actually never ran the wind core on this. So, okay wind core, you piqued my interest. I need to unlock the exquisite first, though, but we're gonna come back to that.
Watch your clutch. We got some unruly extras on the set ready to tear up your scene. Show them who the real stars of this movie are, and you might just...
Love you on screen. Person, not so much.
You and Brute can hit it off better this time around. That last date was a real letdown. If you know what I mean.
Don't mind if I do.
Something's gotta drop here. One of our single pack weapons gotta drop soon.
Something worthy of my genius. Perfect. Let's protect that.
Alright.
That is not a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately.
Yeah, I get that's probably a thing that everyone just doesn't want to do the exquisite every single time. I like running the exquisite. I don't really run the wind core that often. I've always been team exquisite, and just more take the exquisite off of, I've always had this thing of where, oh, the wind core is only good on the sentinel, but if you take it off the sentinel, it's not really that good, you know? Which, I mean, is technically the case. Like, take the type, for example. It breaks the type. If you use the type 2 butcher, it breaks that variant. So this thing's about to drop. Wind is probably a better panic thing, but exquisite is statistically better. It just gives you more effect. It's all the status effects, because that's basically what it is. The plasma core sucks, but it's basically a status move. Like if this were like a Pokemon game, the plasma core is basically the status move of Spaceland. It just gives you all these better things. Like sometimes it increases the ammo count in the clip. Sometimes it increases reserve ammo, like for the shotguns. It makes your sprint out time better. Or, like, basically the perk Ready Up from Ghost, it gives you that. Which I guess is, what, sprint out time? It increases your range. So, like, if I had the Exquisite Core, then I'd be able to shoot something all the way down there. And basically the Exquisite gives you all of those status effects, because it's, you know, every core. Which, I mean, with this, I'd probably still be able to hit something all the way down there. It still does kind of drop off a little bit, though.
I'm sure the prop department won't mind if I use it.
Oh, hold up. This thing might have dropped. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 22. Or was that last round a clown round? Totally was not paying attention to that. So, I think this thing dropped. What was its double pack? Alright, let's figure out this thing's double pack. What did I put for its double pack? 26. Yeah, 23. Or 22. So yeah, I'm gonna say 22 for the single pack. So that means the howitzer is 22 and 26 double pack. And then not available for the other things because you can't put an arcane core on it. So, just once again shows how bad the launchers are in this game. Even though a lot of people wanted to praise the howitzer for apparently how good it was before everyone had the Mauler Sentinel and before everyone realized how good the M1 was. And I guess if for some reason you didn't have the starting pistol, how good the howitzer was for the SETICOM. So now I can get rid of this thing. You're still one-hitting. Obviously, you're still one-hitting. What was the Oni's double pack? The Oni's double pack was 45. So we might be holding on to this for a little while. Oh yeah, that's right. The Oni, for whatever reason, the Exquisite didn't do anything. Yeah, that's right. The Oni was 45, 47, 47. So the Exquisite did nothing on this one. So we may have to test... We can hold on to this and test it for another weapon, actually. Or another core. Or do we want to go to 45 again? Do we want to go to 45 again and test, like, some other core? I guess we'll find out. Do I have the Cyclopean? Yes, I do. That's not what I need. I need the Cerberus. Yeah, I'm still gonna continue that series. I might do that later today, I don't know, depending on when I wake up. But also, my Elgato's been really screwy as of recently, so I don't know. Oh, look at the salvos. Do I have the single pack for the salvos? Minus 35, so we'll hold on to the salvos single packed for that. Alright, we're back to 4 weapons that we can work with.
Yes, please, and thank you.
This is why there's so much left to test on this game, because, like, I've only scratched the surface to this with this rabbit hole that I've opened up, because we need values for every single weapon, for max one-hit round single pack, double packed with the base arcane core, which generally is going to be like plus 2 rounds, plus 3 rounds anyway, but still, and then double packed with each of the 5 arcane cores. So it's a lot. And then take a weapon like the KBS longbow, where I very well may have to go to... I can't say round 65. I can't say round 63 for that, because I think I have it tested for... Let's see. Yeah, KBS longbow. So KBS longbow, 37, 46, 48, 62. So we may very well have to go to, like, round 50. 4 more separate times just to get the KBS longbow. And then since the KBS longbow bombshell had the same values as the regular one, we could just copy-paste that one, since there was no change, but still. But think about that. The KBS longbow bombshell could have been different values, so that would have meant double that. Also, this thing stopped, so 23 for the wind. And I think I'm actually going to add another. I'm going to put EMC Switchblade akimbo, and then single, because that might actually make a difference. So we are just going to add another row here for the Switchblade. Akimbo and regular. because that actually might make a difference. So that was the Wind Core. What round? Round 23. So we will give the EMC Switchblade a Kimbo at round 23 with the Wind Core. And then everything else is still one-hitting. And we'll have to grab a fresh Arcane Core for this. Because it wouldn't have let us grab the Exquisite if we still had that on.
This isn't part of the script. Going off script. Really going to have
So
to
once again,
this? Going to die, of course.
Exquisite. Just as I thought, Exquisite fixes it. I mean, I can't say Exquisite alone, but it is still the best of the 5. It's the best of the 5, that's all I'm gonna say. It's the best of the 5, but I guess Wind is acceptable. Wind is acceptable on it, but Exquisite fixes it.
Your soul will be
Another one. I know what I'm talking about, but I just can't put that into words. Like, me trying to explain something is terrible. But now that we got a clown round, I guess you can see the whole thing about the Exquisite and the plasma status effects that are moved over to the Exquisite. I can actually hit something from all the way over there, these things. Yeah, Wind is basically a poor man's Exquisite, but it gets all the glory because of its AoE. I mean, it probably makes sense on why that's the thing. Wind has the damage. Electricity gives you the stun. The Exquisite also has kind of like a lingering effect, like the burn effect from the fire. And then the plasma is basically the status effects. Because that's what the Exquisite is. It's just a mix of all 4 of them. Oh yeah, right. I know how I can test this. Duh. Why have I not been doing this? There's a clear way that I can test this stuff. There is a literal gameplay thing in this map that will allow me to test this stuff easily. So why am I not using it? Honestly, the disco trap is such a godsend in this map. It literally makes the weapon testing portion so easy. So, I don't know why I haven't been using it, but like, literally, this... Like, why have I not been doing that? I mean, usually I don't bother doing that until, like, the later rounds, but, like, it's such a godsend.
have wardrobe as another, so we can get it right next time.
But I think I'm gonna have to give it a 25. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 25. I'll give it a 25 and a question mark, maybe. Or do I have it? EMC Switchblade. Oh, I have to write it in for all the other stuff too. I gotta put the single and akimbo in for the other categories. It's like, this is why it takes so long, because I'm just all whatever RNG I get from the box, which is terrible to begin with. And I set out trying to find out when the axe stops being a one-hit, but I can't get that to save my life at an early round. I can't prove how bad it is. Literally, that's all I want to do, is just prove how bad it is, but I can't even get it at an early enough round. So, what did I say? Around 25? Yeah, we'll give it a 25. So, just 2 rounds more than the wind. Do I get paid? Well, no, but actually yes. Well, yes, but actually no. Whatever, however you wanna. I make quote-unquote money from this YouTube channel, but like, it's nothing to like live on or anything like that, you know? It's nice. But like, I don't do YouTube for money, you know? Because that's a lull. Okay, I don't need these anymore. Wonder if I drop the Exquisite, then I can pick up another one. That's also one other thing that I don't know. If I drop the Exquisite, in order to get a second Exquisite, usually what you'd have to do is take a tactical down, so that it'll let you get a second one. But I'm actually not sure that if I drop an Exquisite, if I drop a weapon that has the Exquisite, like put it back in the box, then if it'll let me get a second one. That's one thing that I don't know. Like, and I've played this game for how long? Alright, I think this thing also dropped. Nope, still good. But it's probably only got another round in it. Are the salvos worth the buy? If you have the salvage for it, yeah. Okay, let's think about this fire sale right here. Let's think about this. Okay, so no, we can only get rid of one weapon. So I guess we'll find out right here if we can get a second Exquisite by dropping this.
Tonight.
Spartan, do I have you? I think it's too late for this thing. I think it's already a 2-hit. Spartan, I do not have the single or double pack for. Ooh, it might actually still be a 1-hit? That K-bar is definitely not a 1-hit at this round. Okay, this might still be a one-hit. I mean, to be fair, the P-Law does one hit to the 30s, but still. Which I guess in comparison to some other launchers isn't terrible. I mean, the RPG is what? One hit to 36? No, that's ray gun, but still. That's BO2 ray gun. I have my spreadsheet perfectly aligned to where everything IW is just on one page, so I really don't want to scroll over to Black Ops 2 to find out that trivial piece of information. Plus, I have to redo all of Black Ops 2. I think I have to do all of Black Ops 2 offline. Like, cause I think I did most of the testing. Most of the testing I did on Buried, and I think the Deadshot permaperk may have screwed over some of the stuff. So I just don't know. But it's just with that permaperk, I don't know how to gain or lose it, so I don't know if I had it on some weapons and didn't have it on some other weapons. So I'm probably just gonna have to redo all of Black Ops 2's weapon testing. Like in local play or something like that, I don't know. Just to make sure that permaperks aren't screwing me over. Then of course I'll have to redo the launchers with no PhD. So that's gonna be fun. But you know, the tree glitch exists for a reason, right? Big lol. Like, really, it's just so lucky that there's a trap in this game that literally allows the zombies to stand perfectly still so that I can actually get effective testing done without having to sit in something like the tree glitch. Like, I don't want to have to go in the tree glitch just to be sure, okay, is the DSR still one-hitting? Okay, is the Barrett still one-hitting? You know? This just makes it so much easier.
You weren't using that brain of yours
anyway. How long will I stream? I don't know. Maybe one game, maybe 2 games. It depends on how long I have to take the salvos for, depends on how long I have to take the Oni for. Any good weapon for multiplayer and zombies? Yeah. Any variant of the salvos, or just the salvos in general. These things are a tragedy in multiplayer. They literally destroy all of multiplayer. It's so bad. That's how overpowered these things are in multiplayer. Like, I haven't played multiplayer in this game in so long, but I believe if I were to go into a TDM match, a team deathmatch match, you know what I mean. If I were to go into a TDM game, I would find someone running an NB4 Fallout, someone running a K-Bar Bunker Buster, and 2 people running Akimbo models. Because, like, that's literally how prominent they are. They're literally as annoying as the NB4 spam in this game. If not worse. because at least the NV4 takes a like a 1% chance or a 1% skill when instead of just the 0% that akimbo models take. Of course, though, I don't really care about multiplayer in this game. Except for gun game. I like gun game in this game. That's about it. Like, I was turned off of actual MP from the start because of the NV4 spam. And it was kind of the start of the trend of current CODs nowadays. I mean, I guess technically BO3 was the start, but like, I liked BO3, so I kind of sucked it up and dealt with it. But like, with everyone just sweating and I hate multiplayer now. I hate multiplayer now because everyone sweats. SBMM. You know? Like, you can't have fun in multiplayer nowadays. That's why gun game just doesn't exist. Like, really, why are party games just non-existent anymore? Just everything has to be a sweat fest. Like BO3, you know? Why is... Like, gun game may come around once every 6 months or something like that in the featured playlist. It's honestly that sad. You wanna know what the ultimate punch in the face is? How bad the Rack 9 is in multiplayer. Like, it's literally one of the best weapons in zombies. Well, I can't even say that. Like, the base variant in this game is probably just average, just like one-shot shotgun into the 30s. But like, the smooth bore is like the second most powerful, third most powerful non-wonder weapon in the game. But like, you put it in multiplayer, and you can sometimes get 2 hit markers on someone before getting a kill on third shot. It's that bad. Like, it's quite literally that bad. I probably need to fix Nightbot to where it's not shouting everything every 5 seconds, though. Oni Kaiken was actually the first epic variant I got in this game.
What will I think of next?
Yeah, one day after watching the Salvo and Firebug variant testings from like 2 years ago, you got the Firebug out of a common drop. But which one was it though? Which one was it? Because I've done multiple. Was it the one where the firebug was still broken, or the one after patch? I'm guessing the one from 2 years ago was the one pre-patch where the firebug was broken. Hey, chill. Alright, still one hit. Ooh, that might have dropped. I didn't get the ordnance until recently. I think actually that was the most recent one that I bought with salvage. I think this thing dropped though. I think I'm gonna give this one around 30. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one around 30 for the single pack. So let's go ahead and double pack it. Which makes sense. The P-Law is around 34. So right now that puts it in the middle. P-Law is still the strongest launcher, which probably makes sense. So right now for the single packs, I have Howitzer around 22, Spartan around 30, P-Law around 34. Oh, and the P-Law is around 36. Double packed. So that's a lull. And Howitzer's around 26, so if that trend is continuing, that means the Spartan should only be, the Spartan should drop at round 32, or round 33, be one hit to, the Spartan should be one hit to round 22, or 32. So let's go ahead and do that.
I'm gonna turn you into a star! Talk about a jump cut!
Obviously it's not gonna one-hit you. And I missed that one. I mean, obviously, though, the thing about what I'm testing is point-blank range, so it may be a few rounds off for, like, I don't know. It may be, like, a round or two off for, like, viable one-hit round, but this is, like, testing the absolute maximum of what these weapons can do. So that means not taking the chance that there may be some hidden damage range that's point blank compared to the other, because that's definitely how World War II is. Like, it's not really like this in Treyarch Zombies. It's where there's basically, like, I guess Treyarch Zombies basically only has, like, a close, medium, and long range. Whereas World War II has close, medium, long, but there's also the point-blank range as well. And I'm not entirely sure if IW has that as well. You know, I'm just going into game and doing all this. I don't have the technical whatevers that I can just pull up here, you know? It's not like Black Ops Cold War. I don't have the numbers. I don't have the numbers, Mason. Of Force, though, I hate the numbers. I hate the numbers in Cold War. I turn those off. Like, the numbers in the health bar is just too much. I'll leave the health bars on for the Megaton, but, like, for regular zombies, turn that off. That's overkill. If I remember correctly, with the skybox of this map, if you shoot a P-Law, like, straight up, the shot will, like, bounce off the skybox, and, like, before it actually blows up. It's weird. Yeah, I don't do burst weapons. So, stuff like the... What are burst weapons in this game that I'd say not available for? So if there's no variant that makes it just a single shot or automatic, I don't include it. So I think there's only 3 weapons in this game that are burst specific with no... So the RVN is one of them. The Raijin, or Raijin, I've always said Raijin, but I think it's pronounced Raijin. And the Widowmaker. I believe those are the only 3 weapons in this game that are burst exclusive.
This should generate a lot of buzz on opening night.
Okay, 31 for these, it looks like. Yep, 31. 31 as well. Obviously, you're still 1 hit. So that's 31 for you. Where is it? Banshee, 31. And 31 for the salvos. Yeah, I had a minus 35 on it, so... So for the salvos, I have 31 single pack, 39 double pack, 41 with the base arcane core, 55 with the exquisite. So I suppose if we want, if we're already gonna have to go a little while longer for the the Oni, then we might as well put some kind of core on the salvos. Okay, what do we got for the Banshee? 31, 36, 40, 55. So, like, maybe we'll just, like, put the plasma core on the Banshee. Yeah, we're doing weapon testing. I understand that the M1 does that. It's the thing with the, we were doing it earlier this stream with the EMC Switchblade, because the M1, the DMR, and the EMC Switchblade all have that kind of reticle on it to where basically it just auto-aims for the head. It's all 3 of those variants, and even though the Switchblade is kind of quote-unquote useless, but we've already found out that the Wind Core and or the Exquisite fixes it, whatever, right? Oh yeah, is this thing done? I think so. So I think I'm gonna put a 31 on that. So, go figure, the launchers suck in this game. Spartan 31. Yep. Weird. So yeah, literally, the Spartan, single pack 30, double pack 31, howitzer single pack 22, double pack 26, Pila 34, 36. Terrible. That's quite literally the launchers in this game. It's so bad. Okay. So these dropped, we can put an arcane core on this. This dropped, we can put an arcane core on it, and double pack it. We can double pack both of these. And then get another weapon.
Now you're stealing the sea. I like it.
So still gotta keep you single packed. It's like whenever we get into the later rounds, then we have to worry about, oh, is this weapon not powerful enough already? It's like whatever weapon we get from the box, there's a good chance that it might already be a two-shot. And then we have to make the call of, well, will the Exquisite fix that, or will the Exquisite still not be enough for it at this round? I mean, we still didn't even know if we can pick up another Exquisite. Like, we got rid of our first one, so I don't know if I can pick up another one. Like, I'd expect we'd be able to, but I don't know for sure. So, we still need all four of them. I'm gonna let someone decide. Please don't say wind on both of them. I don't care if you say wind on one of them, but don't say wind on both of them. What core are we putting on what gun? We need one for the Banshee and one for the models. So I'll let you decide since we still need all four of them for both. No, we're not picking up the M1 Garand. We already hit... Alright. We're not picking up the M1 Garand. We're not going for the quote-unquote high round runs, but I guess if you want to know about the M1... M1, where are you? Oh, actually, I do need the... It's too late, because it's one-shot round 31... for double packed, so I do need the single packed of it. It's already too late of a round for that though, so double packed round 31 with the base arcane core 33 with the exquisite 47. So, I mean, I suppose we could get the M1 and get another one. Get another core, but fine. Fine, we'll put the wind core on the... whatever. We'll get the M1 and put the wind core on that. Since I got money to burn, apparently. I know how good the M1 is, but we're doing weapon testing, we're not doing, like, your normal high round strats or whatever. I understand how good the M1 is. Okay, so we'll put the wind core on the M1. So give me something, give me one of the other three that I should put on this and this.
Talk about a jump cut.
Because we need all four of them anyways. I also need tickets.
Here's the POV shot of me winning prizes.
How about the Sentinel? We've already got the Sentinel. I know for a fact I already have the values for each of the 5 cores. I've done that on another stream. I have to go back and find out what the values were, but I know I did weapon test them in another stream, all 5 of them. So, no need to do that in another game if I already know I have the values for them somewhere. I'll just have to go back through the stream and find it again. So I think we'll put the plasma on this one, and we'll put, obviously, the wind on this one, and then we'll put the fire on this one. I just need the tickets. And also the kills to get these things going.
You wanted to know how I made it all look right?
What's up, Planet? But yeah, we've updated the spreadsheet now to where it includes all 5 of them, as to before we were just doing values for the exquisite. So that's kind of what we're doing now. Basically, I'm adding more work for myself, since everyone wants me to continue playing IW. Now I need to do more in IW. I need to add more to the spreadsheet for IW, since apparently all people want to see me play is Infinite Warfare. Come on. IW Year 5, let's go. Oh, what a yikes. Honestly, I joke about it, but like, it's so true. Oh, duh.
See? Give the director what he wants and...
I should probably call Hoff in so that I can get the tickets off of that. But then he'll go and steal my kills. My problem with World War II and Infinite Warfare is that pretty much everything that I have left is, like, supply drop only. Like, stuff like the Volt Goliath or something like... Wait, that's the one? The one with vintage, right? I don't know. No, Goliath is the Spike. I don't have that one either, but... I heard that one's terrible. Oh no, I think the variant was actually called the Volt Vintage, wasn't it? Alright, so what did I say? We're gonna put the... Oh, right, I don't have one, so, change of plans then. We are gonna put the plasma on this one.
Not a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
Welcome to the Polar Peaks.
I mean, whatever though. I'd rather play this game than Cold War though. That's for sure.
Oh! This isn't how you get more screen time, you know. That needed more blood!
Hey, wouldn't you mind, like, dropping tickets so that I can get this? That'd be nice.
Special shout out for all of our cadets way down out there on the main street of Spaceland. Looks like the powers that be didn't have the faith you made it this time.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That's kind of the one good thing about the greens. Is you can still fill another one up with the greens. Literally the one, can't even say redeeming factor, but thing about the green.
That is not a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
The more you know. I'm always Team Exquisite. Like, I'm really not a fan of the Wind Core. I think it's overrated, to be honest. The Wind Core is super overrated, and Exquisite is statistically better. So, that's why before I started adding all of them, I did the tests on with the Exquisite because it was statistically the strongest of the 5. So that's why I decided to do all of my testing with the Exquisite. Alright, I have enough tickets now, so I can go and put the fire on this one.
This is some of the best I've ever done!
Well, yeah, I already said it earlier in the stream about how good it is, what round it goes to. What did I say, around 55 or something like that? No, that's the 45. This is me. I'm trying to look over at my spreadsheet, but you know. Me trying to explain anything. Like, here I am trying not to die. It doesn't matter the fact that I have director's cut or not. But at the same time, attempt to explain what I'm talking about while glancing over at chat and my spreadsheet all at the same time. I need dual monitors when I need, so I have to keep switching back and forth. Can you update on why the wind core is so widely popular? So, the wind core is not bad. Like, it does have the damage, but it's just slightly weaker than the Exquisite. The Exquisite beats it out, and the Exquisite also has the status boosts that you would get from the green one. Everyone just likes the Exquisite for everyone just likes the Wind Core for one reason, and one reason alone, because of its AoE effect on the Mauler Sentinel. Literally. That's it. That's it. Everyone just likes it because you can spam it with the Mauler Sentinel. That is quite literally it.
Better this time around. That last date was a real letdown. Know that I...
Alright, there's a brute here somewhere. Like, again, not saying Wind Core is bad. No. But, like, Exquisite better.
Immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
Alright, I should probably be keeping track on this. I don't want to blow past its one-hit round. Really, what I should have done is done the Plasma Core for all of them. Because Plasma Core should be the technical weakest.
That was rather boring. Now, you died from that scene.
Yeah, it's still one-hitting even them. It's gonna be a while. We are gonna be here a while. Honestly, I'm almost in the same Cold War Zombies hate train. You could probably tell by how much I've been playing it. I mean, don't you like this Cold War Zombies gameplay right here? This is just some incredible Cold War Zombies gameplay right here. Like, I can literally just draw so many parallels from D Machina to Spaceland. It's like, let's take something like the police zombies on this map. They make sense. They make sense as to why they're here. But, like, why are... And then we look at D Machina. Like, why are the armored zombies there, other than just to be a bullet sponge? Other than just to be another thing to eat up your ammo supply? Why do they exist? You know? And yeah, sure, maybe the Brute is a little bit easy when it comes to the later rounds in this game. But, like, it's kind of hard to balance something between, like, oh, it's something like the Brute or Brutus or even a Panzer. Well, I mean, the BO2 Panzer, I should say, versus something like the Megaton. Wusslings. The Blightfather to an extent. There's no real middle ground, you know? I should probably just keep using this trap every so often so I can get tickets. I should probably snag some C4 while I'm at it as well. I could start to block those spawns back there if I'm gonna constantly use that trap now. That's why I like USS Mount Olympus, because it's the only map in World War II where there's no Wusslings. So, therefore, it is immediately the best map in the game. Like, no questions. On a real note, though, USS Mount Olympus is a solid survival map. Still even one-hitting them. And this is why I'm never actually gonna finish the spreadsheet. Like, even though we're constantly making progression in the spreadsheet and whatnot, we're getting new numbers down and stuff like that. We will never ever complete it. There's just way too much. There's way too much for... Because just including all the weapons on Spaceland, just for every weapon in this game, excluding launchers, wonder weapons, and melees, we need to find the single, double, or the single pack, the double pack, and the double pack with the base arcane core, plus the 5 elemental cores. So, not even taking into account how many rounds that would take, how many games that would take, we need 8. We need 8 different values for each, like, for each gun, you know? So then combine that with how many regular guns there are in this game, minus launchers. And then you have some weapons like the KBS longbow that are one hit into the 60s. Guns like this that are one hit into the 50s. Guns like this that are one hit into the 40s, you know? It adds up. And even though I really desperately need teeth, keys in this game. It's just a lot. I mean, I guess it's whatever, because apparently the only thing that people really want me to stream is IW, so there's that, but... I'm basically giving myself free content on Infinite Warfare, you know? But, like, at the same time... Like, I literally could be, like, Infinite Warfare Year 10 out here and still not have everything. I could literally be level 999 2 times over by now at this point. Not really, but still. And then we get into the whole thing of, like, just the weapons that are actually viable in this game. You know, that's one thing entirely, but then you got the other terrible weapons in the game. What happens with that?
To all our VIP guests killing it out there in Spaceland, you crazy
Your
cats
soul
are stirring up quite the fun.
Like, we're gonna start getting into just random SMGs and stuff like that. That Erad Cyclopean. Stuff like that. Weak stuff. Yeah, and then there's also the thing of, well, obviously we still have to survive, you know, we don't have God mode or anything like that. We can't just skip around whatever, you know? So obviously all this still takes time.
This will come in handy for my critics.
But again, we're kind of holding on to that because this is the entire reason the 4-weapon glitch exists, is so that I can basically have Mule Kick, but not lose said Mule Kick weapon. Okay, this thing is about to drop. Like, we don't have 4 weapons necessarily so that we can test 4 weapons at a time. We just have the 4th weapon so that we don't lose our main 3. That's basically all our 4th weapon is at this moment. Or at least that would have been the case before we opened up the testing to each of the 4 exquisites, or each of the 5 cores, you know? It's especially just kind of convoluted whenever it comes to... We have to, like, plan out what weapons we're gonna double exquisite, so we need to make sure, okay, this weapon cannot be my Mule Kick weapon, and stuff like that. So it's just a whole extra mess of planning. Am I counting police zombies? I'm not. This is regular zombies. All I do is use the police zombies as a means of, okay, it's getting close to its drop-off round. So, unlike the armored zombies in D Machina, the police zombies actually serve a purpose, a useful purpose in this map. So, it'd be nice if I can find some repulsors. That would have been nice if there would have just been repulsors there. So, like, unlike D Machina, the police zombies are actually helpful in this game. And they're not too much of a bullet sponge. So no, the main test is not for the police zombies. I'm not including any police zombies on the spreadsheet itself. They're just helpful tools to let me know that, okay, this weapon is close to its one-hit round.
Horror isn't for everyone, you know.
What's up, Wolf? Now we're just missing Hoovy saying something about it being a UK-friendly stream. Honestly, though, imagine unironically running the plasma core, like for more than just using it to get the exquisite.
Killing it out there in Spaceland. You crazy cats are stirring up quite the bunch. With a little luck and a whole lot of skill, you might make it over the rainbow.
Like, honestly, this is probably the most that I've ever had the plasma core on one weapon. Because it's the worst. It's the worst of the 5. It's terrible. It's literally the status move of Infinite Warfare. But what's some like useless status move in Pokemon? It's that status move. It's literally that status move. The one that no one uses. See that fanny pack that I didn't get? That was because of the wind core. If I would have had the exquisite on, I would have gotten that. This post was made by Exquisite Gang. Alright, I need some C4 so I can block these spawns here if I'm just gonna chill here. And the last zombie just doesn't exist. Whatever, we can go and get the battery. Like, something that I probably should have done a while ago. Because if we're gonna do some swapping of some cores, we're gonna need some more tickets here. Which, I mean, we're kind of doing that by activating the trap over and over again. I mean, you know.
System rebooted.
Traps exist in this game. Use them.
Ready to play.
Hello! Keep up the civil unrest, because this DJ is coming on you!
There's gotta be a battery around here somewhere. Not so much! Killer!
Let's see if you and Bruce can hit it off better this time around. That date was a real letdown.
It's like, come to Spaceland, though. We got traps. But not only do we have traps that are as much aesthetically pleasing to enhance the map as they are effective at actually killing. Can you say that about Kino? Didn't think so. It's like the electric traps. It's like, why are there electric traps in Kino? Like, they're literally just tacked on, you know? And that's like most of the traps, you know? There's not that many traps in Treyarch Zombies where it's like, they're like an aesthetical part of the map. I guess the only ones would probably be like, what, the Death Ray? But even that... I wonder if I could pick up a second one. Like, we can fill up a second one with the green. And I think even the fire one as well. So, like, I wonder if I, like, can pick up a second one. Probably not, but... we don't really need another one. And it's just gonna respawn next round anyways. So, like, let's try to, like, fill this plasma one up and try to pick up another one. Who knows, maybe it'll make it stronger. No. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, though, just pick up a second wind core, put a second wind core on the Sentinel and just make it even stronger? Yeah, right. That'd be the only thing. That'd be the only thing that would turn me off of being, Exquisite Gang, if that were a thing, but that is definitely not the case. It is absolutely not the case.
Rings of Saturn basketball. Swish! Nice shot! Swish!
hold on to this drop. So 40 for you, which might be the same. Might actually be the same. Where are you? Banshee. So 31, 36, 40. Yep, fire gets a 40. So it is, the fire deals no extra damage. And it does the same for the Banshee as just the base Pack-a-Punch with, or base double Pack-a-Punch with just the base Arcane. But obviously, exquisite, round 55, so I guess we can pick up the Wind Core for that, or we can pick up the, Electric Core for that. Let's go try to pick that up. Excuse me, I should be able to drop that. Unless that's only a thing with the Exquisite. Maybe I can swap them. That'd be cool if I could, like, swap the, or can I, like, get rid of it? Can I, like, drop it in here and get rid of it? I wonder. Obviously, I haven't really messed around with getting multiple of the base ones. We're Exquisite Gang, so, like, can I drop this? No, didn't think so.
I need to set one of those up.
Because, like, that's how you get rid of an Exquisite, is by just buying another one. So I wonder if that means that I can just straight up get another one. I can just insta-swap between the 4. That'd be cool. Obviously, if I'm wrong about this, then it's gonna despawn. I won't be able to get a new Banshee in time. Ooh, we can. Look at that. That makes things a whole lot easier. So, that definitely changes things. That changes things.
It's not a sanctioned crop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. We've got a death scene to film after all.
And that one hit.
Stop that performance.
Of course, though, right? The plasma is the worst of the 4. I didn't have the plasma, I had the fire, which fire is just as equally as bad. I actually didn't see if I got a shot out on that one. Am I still good for this on round 41? Did I test this at the beginning of the round? I had to have. Yeah, we're good. Or was it damaged? Very well could have been damaged as well, but that's a new spawn. I'm almost tempted to say 40 on that as well. Nope, never mind. That confirms it. There we go. That's a confirmed shot. Still good. It's just the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about with the point blank. There's a different damage range for point blank. Ooh, repulsors.
Look alive, people! Oh. Department won't mind if I use it.
These kids are killing it, folks. Literally. Will they make it home? Only time will tell.
Go ahead and get the operating system as well. More tickets, right?
This should generate a lot of buzz.
I don't think we need them anymore, but... you know, just in case, right? Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute now. Oh, I may have screwed up. Unless they all dropped at the same round. They may have all very well dropped at the same round. They may have all dropped at 41. I think they all dropped at 41. Let me see if that math checks out compared to some other values that we have. Okay, yeah, 45, 41, yeah, 41. So Oni Kaiken, that'll finish that out as 41, 45, and 47, and 47. So for the Oni Kaiken, the Exquisite actually does nothing, which is kind of weird. So I suppose we'll put the Wind Core on the Kaiken next. Electric's pretty good on it, so actually we'll put Fire on it since Fire should be the weakest. Or Plasma. Oh, wait a minute, I don't have Plasma. Wow, what am I doing? I don't have Plasma on screen here. Can I like drag this over so that Plasma is like on screen? That'd be nice. I've been doing this whole thing saying, oh yeah, I have everything on screen. Look at this, I have everything on screen. No, Plasma's not on screen. I can't really make anything smaller. There we go. Now everything is on screen properly. So what did I say, round 41 on everything? Let me see. So, Onikaiken, round 41. Where are you? M1 Wind Core. 41 compared to 47 with the Exquisite. So, Exquisite Gang. So that gets a 41. Salvos with the Plasma Core gets a 41. Compared to the 55 Exquisite, because Exquisite Gang. What else? And then the Banshee with... Yeah, the Banshee with that. Banshee with the Electric gets a 41 as well. So that means we put Wind on... We need to put Wind on the Banshee. We drop the M1 because we can't do anything more with the M1 right now. Obviously, none of the other cores are going to be stronger than Wind because we already have the Exquisite value for the M1, so we can't do anything further with the M1 now. The models we can give the Electric. So we'll give Banshee Wind, models get the Electric, and the Oni can get the Plasma.
See? Give the director what he wants.
So now we can go and double
everyone's
pack
happy.
this. And we can drop this. Like, we don't need a third weapon anymore. We could just drop our fourth weapon slot now. I'm only going to be working with the 3 weapons now, so we can just go ahead and drop the fourth weapon here so that we don't lose a weapon that we're working on if we take an unfortunate down in
Amazing
Trash Tragedy.
spraying content.
So we will
Now
upgrade
you're
this.
feeling the speed. I like it.
And drop this Erad. So now we have 3 weapons without having to worry about Mule Kick.
I prefer slower motion.
And I totally forgot which weapons I said I wanted to, or which cores I wanted to put on what weapon now. Nice. Alright, I said Plasma for the Oni, right? Said Plasma for the Oni. Wind for this. Plasma Oni, Wind for this, and what did I say for the models? I can't even remember. This is what I'm saying. I swear I have the memory of a potato. Oh, but you know what I can remember? I can remember exactly. I have the memory of a potato, yet I can remember exactly how the lightning staff The lightning staff switches need to be turned before every single game, you know?
Not a sanctioned prop. Whatever you're up to, cut it out. Get back on the set immediately.
Oh, what a yikes.
That scene to film after all.
So, this should be one hit to 45? 46? 47? Just across the board. The Oni might literally just be 47 across the board for everything.
I mean it!
Okay, so what did I say? I was gonna put... Look at me, like, trying to do 3 different things at once here. Here I am, trying to not die, look at my spreadsheet, get kills for these traps, fill up the fill up the UFOs for whatever weapon. No, I said the, right? I said this? I don't know. I mean, I could just pause, but... Yeah, I could just pause and, like, collect my thoughts. Okay, so... Banshee... Yes, okay, so we need to put the wind core on the Banshee. And... the electric core, or the fire core... What round? 42? And the electric core on the salvos.
This will come in handy for my
Don't let me forget that. Oh, nice. We can't actually fill it with that one. I have to fill it with... Oh, we can't fill it with that one either. It's glitchy. Okay, good. Jeez, we have to struggle fill this one.
I'm sure no one will mind if I hold on.
It'd be really nice if you had C4.
I'm sure no one will mind if I hold on.
That's just so weird on why it only fills with some of them. Alright. Wind core on the Banshee. Oh, effing shot. Can I... Okay, there. I don't know why that didn't work the first time. Look at that. Look at that, now I have some concrete evidence on why wind core bad. Take that, wind cores.
Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately.
Take that, wind core gang.
Film after all.
It's time for a cosmic dance party!
Take that, Windcore gang. Look at that. Your precious core has a weakness. Okay. So that is the same, right? Right, 41. I can't even say. I mean, it should be 41. I'm gonna put a 41 and a question mark, but it should be 41. Checkmate, Windcore gang. That's exactly what I'm saying, though. Take it off the Muller Sentinel, it's not that good. Take Windcore off the Muller Sentinel, and it's not that good. Meanwhile, you look at the Exquisite. The only ground that the Windcore gang will be able to say that they have is if the Oni Kaiken is not 47 across the board. If the Windcore somehow does more damage than the Exquisite, that's the only thing that they'll have. But there's no way that's going to be the case. I think the Plasma Core actually makes this thing charge up faster, though. Kinda interesting. Like, it feels like it's charging up faster. So there's nothing that we can do with that now. I need to try to get the KBS longbow now. Obviously, the higher round we go in, the less that we can actually test. Everything's already going to be dropped off to a 2-hit. Like, we already can't do anything with the Banshee now. what did I say? Yeah. Now, it's going to be more useful to actually use than the plasma core, but I don't think it's a one-hit.
Not a sanctioned product. Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately. We've got a set scene to film after all.
Yeah. It's already dropped, but at least it is more useful. And then this thing's already dropped as well. Of course, this entire horde is damaged. So really, only thing we have left that we can test is the, alright. What can we put? What can we put here? Salvos, salvos, salvos. So we can put minus 44 for the electric. And then I'll keep a 41 and a question mark here for this fire, or for the wind, because wind should technically be stronger than, well, yeah, I'll keep it at a 41 question mark for the Banshee. So I believe it's 41. We will still have to go in and confirm later, eventually, whenever the game actually wants to give us a weapon. So now what we need to do is get our 4th weapon slot back and try to get KBS Longbow. Because right now, I believe the Banshee is still technically our mule kick weapon, it just doesn't show when we don't have 4 weapons at the moment. Oh, it actually did swap over. Okay, so either this was our mule kick weapon to begin with, because most of the times, with how Infinite Warfare works, you can't swap what weapon is your mule kick weapon if you drop a weapon like that, unless you're doing the 4-weapon glitch to begin with. The 4-weapon glitch in and of itself is the only way that you can either swap/manipulate what your 4th weapon is going to be. Can't necessarily change otherwise. Honestly, I want this box to move. Look at that, we actually got it. Alright, now that we got that, and we made sure that it's not our mule kick weapon.
The best work I've ever done. That's a summer blockbuster if I've ever seen.
Big strats. Alright, so we got that, and now we can get rid of this, so we don't need the mule kick weapon anymore.
I need to set one of those up to take me from the set back to the theater. And pronto!
Unless leaving said weapon in the pack punch was what caused the mule kick weapon to be manipulated into making it our actual 4th weapon, because I thought for sure the Banshee was our mule kick weapon before. Okay, so now I think we'll put the plasma on this, since it should be the weakest anyway. And this should be 1 hit to 40 something? Maybe? Where is it? Looking at spreadsheet while trying not to die? Okay, round 48. Yeah, 48. And now you're really starting to see the whole rabbit hole that we've gotten ourselves into with this. This is a disgrace right here. I mean, at least status effects, but still.
Whatever you're up to, cut it out. Get back on the set immediately.
Status moves in my zombies. Who uses status moves? Whoa. Literal status moves.
These kids are killing it, folks! Literally. Will they make it home? Only time will tell.
Alright, is like the stream still going? Just to make sure, is the stream still going? Is everything still not screwed up? No unsynced audio like what happened last time? You've been buffering this entire year of COVID. Ugh. That's an effing chat. Oh, apparently I have to use 10 Fate and Fortune cards. That's a lol. Also, look at that axe kills. Look at that axe kills thing. Good thing I'll never get the axe, right? It's not like we literally completed the Pack-a-Punch challenge on this map, and the last weapon that we needed was the axe. And it's not like that took until I don't even remember what round, so I'm gonna continue to say, oh yeah, that's right. That's right, it took until after the Mauler Sentinel stopped being a one-hit. Alright, cool though. The stream's still good. What round does the Sentinel drop? 52. That's with Exquisite, though. Or, I mean, it's one hit to 52, I mean, so 53. For real though, imagine unironically using the plasma core.
This should generate a lot of fun. Come on, opening night. And no effects or post-processing needed.
I would say I was one ticket off, but it counts it counts 2 tickets per zombie kill, so it's physically impossible.
Something worthy of
Even with the electric, these are just no good anymore. They need the Exquisite. They need the Exquisite for that extra 10 rounds. Like, because that's like literally what it comes down to. That's how much of a difference the Exquisite makes on some weapons. And then you have the Oni Kaiken, which it literally does nothing on. But I think that was more of just a thing of the, that variant having to have been fixed. Because the variant was actually broken at the beginning of IW. Like, during IW's cycle at the launch of the game, the variant was actually broken to where it dealt more damage when it was pack or when it was non-pack than it was dealing pack-a-punched. And then it got fixed.
like that.
If only this thing could actually penetrate, though. So the main problem with this variant is it can only kill one zombie per shot. That's kind of the main problem with energy weapons as a whole in this game, is they don't penetrate. The only The only energy weapons in this game that actually penetrate are the EBR if you have a specific variant, and the EMC Switchblade. That's quite literally like the only energy weapons in this game that actually penetrate. That's why something like the Atlas is so much better for points than the Titan is.
Yes, please, and thank you. Lady loves to see.
Oh, nice.
That's my line!
Congratulations, Jeanette. You got fate and fortune.
Oh, they still don't even care about the trap. Nice. Yeah, for real, still no C4.
And a special shout out for all of our cadets holding it down out there on the main streets of Spaceland.
I mean, I'm not really chilling here that much, but, like, it would still be nice that I could have some C4 to block these, like, 2-3 spawns here.
Cut! You on one of the extras!
This thing is supposed to drop next round. Or, I mean, on round 48. I literally say that all the time. Honestly, in this situation for the salvos, obviously Exquisite's better, but
Worthy of my
Electric's probably better for them than the Wind. Look, I just like how there's a lot of viable weapons in Infinite Warfare. Like, even though there are weapons like the KBS Longbow, Rack 9 Smoothbore, and the Mauler Sentinel that are clearly just triple S tier, there are still a lot of just S tier, A tier weapons in this game. And more, there's a lot of variants in this game that turn trash weapons into just kind of viable weapons. like the R3K is a good example. I would not use the R3K, like, ever. I would just insta-swap the R3K if I didn't have the R3KT. I mean, it doesn't make it an amazing variant or anything like that. It doesn't just instantly make the R3K just a god gun or anything like that. But, like, it makes it semi-viable. Yeah, it's just the cores and the variants, they just add 2 extra layers of replay value that doesn't exist in any other zombies map. I mean, if you could see the spreadsheet in front of me and just all the blank space that I still have for round numbers that I still need, I could literally do this for another like 3 years and still not fill this spreadsheet up. How long have I worked on the spreadsheet now? Pretty much since I started the weapon testing series. I didn't make the spreadsheet immediately, but I kind of went back. I think probably the spreadsheet... Let's see. Does it have... Can I, like, view stuff like that? Version history. Probably not. Nope. Document details. Created October 5th, 2019. So, not really that long ago for actually making the spreadsheet, but as for doing the weapon testing, that's been in place since the Infinite Warfare cycle. So I guess technically the bare bones of the spreadsheet has existed since the Infinite Warfare cycle began. Since I got the Onikaiken out of supply drops. But as for the spreadsheet itself and the more structured thing, like, I had this weapon testing series before I had the spreadsheet, but that was only testing the Exquisite itself. That wasn't, like, grabbing all these extra numbers of single pack, double pack, with the base arcane core. It was just the Exquisite at that point. And then I branched it. And then obviously I just made the change before the stream to include all 5 cores, as before I was literally just including the Exquisite because it was the best, right? So I wasn't really focused on the other 4. I was just saying, yep, just Exquisite. Exquisite's fine for me. We're just gonna use the Exquisite as the control, or the the double pack as the control, and then the Exquisite as the ultimate max of its power. And then we started finding out that the Exquisite didn't actually work like that for every single weapon. We were starting to find out that some weapons the Exquisite didn't make as much of a drastic change as it did for some other weapons, like the Sentinel, like the smooth bore, like the longbow. You know? So here we are. I think I need to go activate the fire one. But also, that was a wolf. That was totally from downtown, wolf. Totally. 100%.
I need a floppy disk. People still use those? You need an upgrade. One of the... Roll out the red carpet. I'm feeling lucky.
Also, I think without the Exquisite, we didn't have as much ammo. Like, I should probably be looking at that. Like, how much ammo do we get with the Exquisite versus non? Because, like, I know the Exquisite gives more ammo, and some, like, for the shotguns, it goes from, like, 60 in the clip to 80 in the clip. Just things like ABS longbow. Actually, since I don't need an Exquisite or anything, I think I'm just gonna put it on these. Yeah, I don't need an Exquisite for anything. I guess longbow drops off, we're just gonna get out of here. So I'm just gonna put an Exquisite on this.
This isn't part of the script.
That way I can have a killing weapon.
I'm clearly going to have to recast this.
Oh, actually, did you see how much ammo I had before? I just got a max ammo before that, right? Did you see how much ammo I had on this, and then how much ammo I have on now? Because I didn't.
I need it. Yes.
So, like, I don't care. Exquisite gang.
To all our VIP guests chilling it out there in Spaceland, you crazy cats are stirring up quite the buzz. I mean, you're all crazy. You're off the charts. You're
So, like, the Oni should drop next round.
might just make it over the rainbow.
Unless the Exquisite does nothing. What if the Exquisite's the broken one? What if the Exquisite's the broken one on this, and it turns out that the other ones are more powerful? Oh, that'd be tragic. I mean, I guess it could be the case, though, because, again, this variant had to be fixed mid-cycle. Still no C4.
I made it all look real, right? Oh, add that to the blooper reel. I'm sure no one will mind if I hold on to this. New leading lady. Lady Luck! God, this stage isn't big enough for the whole roll out the red carpet. I'm feeling lucky. You're supposed to be a... Lady Luck and I have excellent chemistry on screen.
I was surprised that didn't just insta-fail.
I'm sure no one will mind if I hold on.
Alright, I know how to do this. All we gotta do is this, and they'll respawn
Continuity.
to where they're not in the horde. I got a hit marker on it, that's nice. I literally got a hit marker on the one. I got another hit marker, come on, that should kill it. That should kill it.
Next time. This isn't how you get more screen time, you know. This should generate a lot of fun on opening night. Finally, something worthy of my...
The Saturn basketball. Nice shot.
Big lol though.
That needed more blood.
Don't be a clown round, don't be a clown round. Alright, good. Now we'll find out. Is the exquisite the broken one? At least for the Oni. Let's find out. No! It's looking like it's gonna be 47 across the board. So it is looking like Oni will be 47 across the board on all 5 of them. But we shall see. Let's get the wind core next. Just to make sure, you know, since we have the tickets, right? And the stuff's gonna reset at 50 anyways, so we might as well, right? Use up the rest of the arcanes before everything resets.
This is some of the best work I've ever done.
Of course, though. This thing is gonna be a 2-shot in order to get this. So that might be annoying. Still no C4. I guess that's just the problem with this thing. When it drops, it drops. Wow.
You call that acting? You couldn't
Wow.
get yourself out of a paper bag.
Just
Try again!
why this place was
Wow.
worth every painstaking moment to create.
Wow.
Though I never
Repulsor did nothing.
this.
Wow, Repulsor did nothing.
To exit, stage left. One of my favorite additions.
Wow.
What better way to get big and strong than to eat candy? Don't forget to brush, though.
Stand by for restation break.
Not even red screen? Oh, I didn't even get to use a repulsor. So I didn't even finish the repulsor animation. Wow. Because I had 3 before. I thought my repulsor just did nothing, but no, I literally didn't even finish the repulsor animation.
worst death ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 47 across the board. Yeah, that's confirmation enough for me. Oni Kaiken is 47 across the board. No point in even checking the other ones. It is 100% 47 across the board. So, interesting. So now, that means that the Oni Kaiken is the first weapon that we have full numbers for. So, that means that the Oni Kaiken is one hit. Its max one hit round is 41 single pack, 45 double pack, 47 with the base arcane core, and then 47 across the board for the rest of them. The arcane cores make the elemental arcanes make 0 difference to the Oni Kaiken. So, kind of weird. But I guess that's our technically, underrated zombies. That's our first technical weapon that has, that we have the numbers for all of them. Only 10 million to go. Which, I mean, it probably makes sense that the Oni Kaiken was the first weapon that we 100%ed when it comes to this spreadsheet here, since it was the very first epic variant that I've gotten in this game, so it most definitely makes sense that I would have filled out the spreadsheet for the Oni Kaiken first.
Whatever you're up to, cut it out and get back on the set immediately.
So now we're just working with the KBS longbow,
After all.
and then that's going to be a stream. So now we don't need this anymore. So what are we thinking for the longbow here? What round? Yeah, this round, right? So this round is supposed to be its max, without arcanes. Or, I mean, without elementals. So we'll see if it's any different on 49.
Shut up, and this will be the last time you work in this town.
Oh yeah, the KBS longbow went higher. There's a couple weapons that are stronger than the Sentinel. KBS longbow is the strongest in this game, but it's only the 3rd strongest in all of zombies. The Delisle and the SDK 9mm are both stronger than the KBS longbow.
The only one that's dying on this set is...
Is there a way to get the multiplayer move? I heard that was a glitch a while ago, but that got patched. I've never actually, I never actually got to mess around with that, but I know there was a glitch like that a while ago. Oh, that's tragic. That's mega tragic. I got screwed over by the slide there. Oh hey, look at that, we finally got C4.
Won't mind if I lose this. But never getting you. You wanted to know how I made it all look real, right?
Is a brand new way. I didn't know there was a new method for that, but whatever. Alright, I wonder, can I like... I wanna like block this spawn. Alright, hopefully that blocked that spawn, and I have one more spawn block that I can do. I don't think I can actually block the spawn in the water. I'm not sure if I can actually block the spawn in the water.
Not so much!
Get ready for a surprise!
Also, this is supposed to drop. I think this dropped. So yeah. 48. Oh wait, was there a... There wasn't a clown round last round, was there? That's how much I'm paying attention. KBS longbow, oh yeah, 48. Yep, 48, we're good. So, that's 48. Just as, so plasma did nothing. Shocker, shocker. Big surprise there. Yeah. Oh, hold on, was that one damaged? I think that one was damaged. Yeah, that one was damaged.
No, no, no! It's all wrong. You weren't supposed to kill the brute. We'll have war.
Alright, so now we'll go and get the wind core just to make sense, just to make sure. Or is this one moving about? Yes, it is. Now let's go get the wind core. Let's just be done with it. If we get the wind core and the wind core is not a one-shot in this round, then that's gonna be confirmation enough for me. Like, they all very well could be the same as well. I'll have to go back and look at that stream where I did the Mauler Sentinel, where I did all 5 cores in the Mauler Sentinel. Oh, that's not even spinning around. Alright. Now to see. Like, generally, if the plasma stops being one hit, and the wind stops being one hit in the same round, I'm starting to think that all 4 of them are the same. I'm starting to think that literally just all 4 of them deal the same amount of damage, and it's just Exquisite Gang that's better.
And get back on the set immediately. You've got a death scene to film after all.
Everyone just thinks that Wind is so much more superior than everything else, but it's not. Wind Core's best. Yeah, right. Exquisite Gang. I don't know if that one was damaged, though. Maybe. I don't know. I don't actually know. If that one was damaged or not. I got a feeling that one was damaged. We're gonna let that trap reset with a fresh horde. Look, Spaceland's good. Infinite Warfare is good. Why? Because it doesn't take itself seriously. Because it puts the gameplay up at the front. Literally, like, look at Black Ops 4. There was no gameplay. It was literally all just Easter egg and story. There literally was no gameplay.
We'll need an insert shot of you using space and force. Yes, please, and thank you. Killer, set.
And actually, since I died, I'll be able to get a second exquisite. Because I wanna test. I should get a clown round on round 50, so I wanna see if the exquisite actually does give me more ammo. This has been something that I've kind of said for the longest time, and I want to see, I want to, like, actually, like, notice how much of a difference it is, if it actually does. I missed. Nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm gonna say 48 on that. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say 48 across the board on this as well. I'm starting to think that it just does not matter. I think the exquisite is the only one that's different, and the other four just all deal the same amount of damage. It's just their effect. I also need to use 10 Fate and Fortune cards.
Your soul will be mine.
Shotgun, by the way. Big exquisite gang. Alright. So, with no exquisite, we have 15 and 150. Now let's go put the exquisite on. And see how much of a difference it really is now that we're, like, actually paying attention for once.
This is some of the best work I've ever done.
Alright, so 50 and 150? Oh, okay, apparently not. Guess not.
I'm clearly going to have to recast this. Once you die, of course.
Alright, guess not. At least not for this weapon. Unless... Hold on, I have one more thing. I have one more thing to try. Aha! Yes. Yes. Hold on. Hold on, we're not done here. Because look, it just went up to 19. So now let me buy ammo here and see how much of a difference. This is why we never see. This is why we never see it. Because it doesn't do it immediately whenever you swap it over. But look, 19 and 199. So you do get more ammo. See? You literally do get more ammo. Exquisite gang. Literal exquisite gang. Like, eat your heart out, Windcore. Eat your heart out. You literally get more ammo, and it's more powerful. Eat your heart out, Wind Gang.
Using that brain of yours anyway. Lady Luck and I have excellent chemistry.
It's one of those things that I've always said, yeah, that happens, but I've never actually noticed, like, how drastic it is. How much ammo you actually do get. Also faster reloads. Also a better ready-up time. Lol, reanimated, imagine. Alright, I'm just gonna end this round and then that'll be our stream.
This will come in handy.
No supply drop opening this stream, we're still saving that for a bundle to reset in the game. There's still no bundle, so we're waiting for another bundle to reset in multiplayer to spend our supply drops on. Spend our keys on.
Why, hello there. Lady Luck and I have excellent chemistry on screen.
Alright. And that's just going to be the end of our stream. Imagine 3 hours. Big speed run right there. $236 keys for whenever there's a bundle. Whenever some bundle actually returns to the game. We can take another look at MP, but I'm pretty sure there's no bundle right now. IW is usually pretty good about there being just some random bundle, but nothing. Nothing so far. Imagine these 323 double XP tokens that I have that I'll never use. So that's nice, right? Anyways, cool. Made more progress, and we probably just unnecessarily are putting ourselves, or giving ourselves more stuff to do. Actually, I can't even say that. I can't even say that now because the Banshee wasn't 40 across the board. So the fire was weaker on the Banshee than it was for the other ones, but maybe I shouldn't just say 40 across. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this whole thing of saying, oh, it's just this across the board. So, you know what? Maybe I should just... I mean, obviously, Plasma and Wind are 48 for that. And really, I just want to say the same for the Oni. I think the Oni actually is 47 across the board, and I'm keeping that. But until I find some other weapons that actually have some difference in the other weapons, or in the, whatever, you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. It's almost 7 a.m. It's time to go to sleep. Yeah.